doing a oil change before I go take it on the first test ride. So we're gonna drain this out, take the filter off, and fill it up with some of that fresh Honda oil. Then we'll be good to go for the first test ride. All right, the time has come. We are ready for the maiden voyage. I went around the front end and I just double checked tightness of bolts. You know, everything was good. I zip tied up some of the wires here. So those shouldn't be getting in the way. I just put on the mirrors and I put on new grips. I also just changed the oil and oil filter. So we're good to go. I lubed the chain a little. So this is about to be our maiden voyage. I'm gonna gear up and I'll see you on the bike. About to take the first ride on the 2007 CBR600RR that has a whole new front end on it. And we'll see how she does. I mean, it looks good. I'm definitely digging this blue color on the bike. Very pretty. Oil's burning off the headers. So let's go ahead and see how she does. Getting everything slightly adjusted, mirrors adjusted, pulled the clutch lever a little higher. I mean, engine wise, it's always felt solid. Rear brake feels really weak. Feels normal. We're not going to go on a very big ride. Ow. The clutch lever snapped back and hit my finger. So a weird feeling. I mean, feels pretty good so far. Feels like it should. Brakes working. I mean, obviously haven't taken it around any corners. Really. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, fifth, third, no, fourth, third, second. A little power wheelie in first. I gotta say, the bike feels a little more powerful than I thought it would. Rear brake sucks. Maybe just bleeding it will help. The rear rotor was a little rusty, so from sitting, so that might be why too. Let's just try to hold the rear brake, see if it'll. I'm just pumping the rear brake, trying to get the pads to burn off whatever's left on the rotor. I mean, it tracks pretty straight, about as straight as bikes usually do. Ow, I don't know what happens when I
really snaps when you drop the clutch. Maybe the chain's a little too tight. Front brakes feel nice. Handling wise feels okay. I can feel a little bit of movement while braking. Feels like maybe the steering head bearings aren't tight enough. It's always hard to tell because it could just be the, you know, pads and calipers moving slightly. There's definitely a little bit of a click or smack. Interesting. Bike feels good though. Now we are returning home to the garage. Well, I'd call that a success. I need to look into whatever that feeling is. Might just be normal and me being paranoid since it's got a whole new front end. The kickstand must be bent or something because this thing just wants to literally fall over on the kickstand. So it might need a new kickstand. Because it just literally wants to tip right over.
Well, I'm gonna call that a success. Felt pretty good, rode good, power felt better than I thought it would feel. Definitely has more mid-range than the R6 felt. I wonder how the top end feels. Just need to change the rear tire to the other Bridgestone to match the front, and then I need to sort out whatever that feeling is in the front end where it kind of is clicking. Wonder if maybe the steering head bearings are not tight enough or something. I just need to look into that. Besides that, everything felt pretty good. So that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. Peace.